Hello everyone, it's Maisie and welcome back to Project Cars. This is round 6 of the AOR GT3 Elite League, and we are racing at Monza circuit, and right now we are looking at my fastest qualifying lap, and as you can see we are approaching the first chicane, which we took quite normally, I guess. Didn't lose a lot of time there, and now through the I think it's Curva Grande turn, which is an easy right-hander flat out, and just right now we are looking at the braking point, which is just under the bridge, and approaching the second chicane, which is very difficult to take in this car particularly, and I believe in the other GT3 cars because of the sausage curbs on the inside there. Now into the first Lesmo, running over the curbs as much as you can, and then on second Lesmo also using all of the curbs and the AstroTurf on the outside there, and now we are at the back straight, full throttle, and now we are crossing the old oval, I believe, and entering the Ascari chicane, which is also quite difficult in this car because it doesn't like bumps. And there is a lot of bumps on the curbs on the inside there. As you can see, the car is jumping all over the place, and still we are 2/10 faster than our previous fastest lap. And now approaching the last turn, the parabolica turn, shifting down to third, and then back in the throttle to fourth, fifth and sixth, and now straightening car up and just aimed for the start-finish line, and reaching about 280 kph down the straight. You can see the 144.7, which was quite good. I was pretty happy about that lap, and let's see where we are at the qualifying grid. So surprise, surprise, F1 Massa once again on pole position with lap 1:33.1, which is almost 1.5 faster than second place, which belongs to Kake. Good result for him. Then it's Nostra, and then we are P4. Then our main rival Brownski, he's in 6th, and you can see that between 2nd and 5th there is very little margin, so it should be very interesting and very competitive racing there in front. I believe F1 Massa again, he's in his league on his own, and it looks like he will take the win if nothing happens to him. So maybe he will pit, maybe he won't. Let's see how the race will pan out.
Good luck, guys.
So here we are on the grid on P4, and we are just waiting for the lights to come out, and there they are. First gear, and there we go. We had a slight delay. Oh, Kaki decided to ram us. Don't know why and what happened there, but we survived, and we are now P3 in front of who's that? Brownski in BMW, I believe, and behind Nostra and F1 Massa. And there is some contact there in the first chicane, so there should give us some breathing space right now. So that's good for me. And right now let's concentrate on catching Nostra and maybe pass him. And taking this second chicane very carefully there over the curb, not upset the car much. Nostra run a little bit wide there, but nothing major for him. And now he had a little bit of twitch of the car, but everything seems normal right now. This race should be very straightforward. It should be no stopper with soft tires for almost everybody, I believe. Certainly I didn't have any problems with tire wear on this track, any problems on this track regarding the tire wear indicator. Right now entering the Ascari, a little bit closer there to Nostra, but right now you will see that the Audi has a straight line speed advantage. Almost every car has straight line speed advantage to the roof, mainly the Audi and also the Aston Martin. Taking the second chicane, skipping to lap 2, and because nothing happened in the end of the lap 1 to me, and because Nostra did a little bit run wide there in the Lesmo 1, and now entering Lesmo 2, and Nostra run a lot wide there, which managed us to sneak through into P2, and already Massa 5 seconds ahead after 2 laps. So he looks like he will take the win he will take the win if nothing happens to him. So let's see. But it's just lap 2 out of 30, so it's nothing. It's everything to race for. And now Nostra taking the outside line into the Parabolica and holding there. So right now I'm in on the inside there holding it, and I'm not sure who's gonna take this second place. It looks like Nostra is faster, so I will just slot behind him using the slipstream to help my top speed. You can see 281 there just before the braking point into the turn 1 or the first chicane. It's quite a good overtaking spot, but really difficult to master it. So let's see if I can overtake him there. Skipping to lap 4, or it was on lap 4. Not sure. Just right now we are on lap 4, and the Mini Black close on us. So it's now 3 cars battling out in P2. So it looks like Mini Black will have a run on us into the Parabolica chicane. So I'll take the inside line into the braking point just to cover my position. And Mini Black, went deep into the Parabolica but stayed on the outside. So he's still on my left there into the stage, so side by side, but it looks like McLaren isn't as fast as Audi. So, or maybe Mini Black runs a little bit higher aero, but that should be strange on this track. And now side by side into turn 1, I cover the inside, but now I'm on the outside, which helps Mini Black to to sneak into the P3, but we had a better traction, and we slingshot alongside him on the Curva Grande, and now we are on the inside in the second chicane, which is better for us, and braking very late there just to be sure that we are ahead of Mini Black, which we managed to be. And right now again we are back in P3 and following Nostra there. So, and looking at my times, my lap times are not consistent, and I was aiming about 1:45.5, but my lap times isn't correspond to that. So skipping to lap 14, so 10 laps, I managed to pick up the pace and close up on Nostra. So that was good for me. And now I'm just 1 second behind Nostra, so my pace is better from now on, or the last 10 laps was better, so I could close up on him, and let's see if I can pass him, which will be a P2, which I will be pretty happy about that, because when I was practicing it was really difficult. It was very difficult to master this track. And you can see Nostra made in a little bit of mistake running over the sausage curb there, which which rocketed his car off the track a bit and into the air, so he had to slow down. And right now we are in P2, and you can see after 14 laps Massa is almost 30 seconds in the lead, so there is no stopping to him. So maybe just some bug will strike, but I think there is no reports on any bug on this track, I believe. At least I haven't experienced it on this track, so hopefully there will be clean racing in regards to bugs. And as you can see again, Ascari chicane taking it not over the curbs, as Nostra did run a little bit wide there into my rear view mirror. And right now he's closing a bit on me on the straights, but we are, oh my god, he slammed into our back. That was not, that was not supposed to happen in racing. He should take the inside line quite earlier. So I think maybe we had a damaged car on the back. I'm not sure, but the car, you know, the speed is still one. Oh, it was 278. Usually I top 285 there, maybe, but that was unfortunate. After that, nothing happened really. We are now in lap 26, so 4 laps into the race, and this happened. I made a huge mistake there. I locked my rears and I spun, or half spun there. That was a back marker. And just right behind me there is Andrex in Audi and Mini Black in the McLaren, which who close on me, both of them, and Andrex took the advantage and went past me with his speed there through Ascari, and Mini Black is trying to hold on the outside, but I will take the inside line into the Parabolica and onto the start-finish straight and try to hold off Mini Black behind me, but it will be very difficult there, I believe, because my tires are, you know, started to lose grip, even that my indicators is, you know, showing that I have a half grip. I have, you know, another 30 laps, and you can see contact between Nostra, Andrex UK and Mini Black there, and Mini Black is in P3, but we managed to have better traction out of the corn, out of the first chicane, which prevent us to lose the position to Mini Black, and we gain. So right now we are in P3, and hopefully Nostra will run into some problems there, but he looks pretty confident there in the car, despite that he was starting at the back of the grid. So good job to him. And this is the last lap and the first chicane, and this was my best braking ever because I almost crashed into Andrex. As you can see, I almost spin again, but I managed to hold the car on the black stuff. So it was quite intense racing, just the last 4 laps because of my spin. But overall, a 3rd place. This is the last lap and last chicane. So over the line, we go in P3, which is pretty good on this track, despite that our car, the roof car, is not very fast in the straights. But I'm pretty happy with P3. Shame about the spin at the end there, but this is racing. So let's look on the results. So F1 Massa taking the victory once again, 2 victories in a row for him, so good job. And also look at the time, 1 minute and 5 seconds in the lead in 30 laps, so he was 1 second faster than anyone else. Great drive from Andrex UK to came home in 2nd position, because he was starting at the back of the grid because he disconnected, I believe, in I'm not sure, in qualifying or maybe warm-up. So he went through the field to finish 2nd, so well done to him. We finished in the last podium spot in 3rd, which I can't complain about. I'm pretty happy about that. Then 4th place Mini Black, also good drive from him. We had a good battle, there. And then you can see Silver Arrow, Yorkie and Nostra. Very bad luck this time to, where is he? Brownski, who finished 16th. He had some incident into the first turn and he damaged his car, and also he received some penalties running wide in the entire race. So shame to him, but well done to sticking all 30 laps. And you can see he was 3 laps down because he had to pit, but I believe he didn't pit, but he was just slow, and on the last lap he just slammed the car into the wall. So, but anyway, good job to you, and I believe you will be in the front once again next race in future races. This is how the Drivers' Championship looks like after the 6 rounds, I believe. You can see Brownski still leading the championship despite his bad result on this race, and F1 Massa is in 2nd position, so he was promoted up to 2nd there, and we are 3rd. And you can see that me and also F1 Massa, we have the same points, 147 points. So there is just 4 points difference between first and third. So good. This championship, as I said in last races, should be really interesting who will claim the victory, but right now F1 Massa is looking as a favorite on this one. We have 4 races left on this 10 race season, and he is the first one who took the second victory. So you know, looking forward to next races, how this championship will pan out. Very quick look on the manufacturer championship. You can see that Aston Martin is still leading the championship, and I believe we managed to skip the BMWs. So Roof are in second position, 48 points behind the Aston Martins. So also interesting to see, but again I believe Aston will take the championship with F1 Massa, but you know, you'll never know. Maybe there will be some crashes or some bugs, you'll never know. Next round is the Sonoma Raceway Grand Prix, which is basically known as the Inferion Grand Prix. Maybe it's located in United States, and sadly I'm not going to participate in this race because I have some personal reasons for it, but I will be back in 2 weeks time in the next race. So hopefully you will enjoy this video. If you like it, please give it a like or comment down below, and I'll see you in 2 weeks time. Take care and bye bye.